do it. Okay, that works. Your creature dies, you gain a life, I get a thing, and you lose 2. Alright, they have more removal. They don't have removal for the flyer, alright. Hello, and welcome to another one of my Magic the Gathering Arena videos. Here I am playing another upgraded version of one of the free beginner decks that they give you from the release of Foundations. This one is originally called Morbid Machinations, but I did some tweaks to it and I added a few cards and changed some things out to more synergize with what the deck is trying to do, which is really trying to get value off your creatures dying. So that's why they had a lot of the creatures that had this morbid mechanic. So when a creature died, you would get some kind of benefit. So I tried removing some of the cards and changing some of them around so I have more cards when they die. They have better value for them. So it was kind of hard to kind of make this deck. Most of the cards that synergize with a lot of like the death triggers are a lot of black cards. So trying to keep the green card identity here was a little difficult. But there were a few cards that I could keep as far as the color for green to add to this deck. But as far as our dying synergy, we have plenty of it. We have the free brooder, which when it dies, you scry 1, create a treasure. This was originally infestation stage. When it dies, you make a 1/1. Then we added the gold vein hydra. When it dies, you create tapped treasure tokens equal to its power, and it could. I've always wanted to play with this card to see if it can really be a beater, because you just put whatever into the X and it's got vigilance, trample, and haste, enters with that many 1/1 counters on it. Could be a pretty big beefy creature if you saved up enough treasures, maybe with your freebooter or with other gold vein hydras if the game goes long enough. Then we have Reassembly Skeleton, which just comes back over and over again. The Canker Bloom, which if you want to get rid of some of those pesky enchantments or artifacts such as Sheltered by Ghosts, this could be a good one to sacrifice and get rid of it. And then this, it was an addition to the Mosswood Dreadnought. It seemed like an easy include because you can cast it, and when it dies, you can cast it as from the graveyard as the adventure. So you can keep recurring it, and as long as you cast the adventure sign on your next turn to draw a card and lose a life to get some value there, and then you could play it again as a 3/2, and you can do that as long as it's not exiled permanently from one of your creatures or one of your opponent's removal spells. So that seemed like a good card to add. It left the Infernal Vessel, the Midnight Reaper in here, added the Spinner of Souls, and then I added the Liliana, the Dreadhorde General, which is just a better, like, when a creature you control dies, you draw a card, and then it's got powerful abilities on it too. So you can create a 2/2 zombie creature token, you know, if you want to +1 her, but the bigger one is each player sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice, which is a pretty powerful effect. If you have creatures, you're already going to draw some cards. So that is Liliana at her best. So we had this with the 6-drop. The problem I had with the Quilled Great Worm in here, it's just didn't really fit with the theme of here, because you're trying to attack, you're trying to get counters on the creatures, and it just didn't really work very well with the synergy of the deck. You want to put counters on your creatures, but yet you want them to die and sacrifice, and you don't really want to attack too much with this deck. You're really trying to get the value off the sacrificing cards. So yeah, we put the Vran in here, so you can drain them out for 2. Each opponent loses 2 life when a creature you control dies. Whenever 1 or more other creatures you control die, it only triggers once each turn. But we also have the Archfiend of the Dross, which is just a big 6/6. It's a pretty intense threat that people have to deal with. And whenever a creature an opponent control dies, its controller loses 2 life. So that's more drain for you to go with. And then I think we needed to add some ways to sacrifice our own creatures because we were just relying on them, I think, mostly just to die in combat or get removed. But we have the Eaten Alive to be for more removal. We have the Fanatical Offerings, so we can sacrifice artifact or a creature to draw 2 cards and create a map token. The map token is just for like a little extra value, but we wanted ways to sacrifice our creatures. And then we had the removal. So the Go for the Throw and the Eaten Alive are our base removal. I mean, as well as Liliana, but that's way far into it. So, and then I changed the mana base, of course, to I put whatever lands I had in here just to make it a little easier. I don't know why. I put a Restless Cottage in here just because I was like, oh, creature land, why not? If I'm going to have a tapped land, like the freaking ones that gain you a life, I might as well have a tapped land that does something cool afterwards. And then just the one Surveil land because it's pretty good. Pretty good Surveil land. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna see how this deck does on the ladder and see if it does any good. Let's try it out. Alright, Arena, don't pair us with somebody who just plays up against our deck and then just shuts it off. Please. This works. Yes. I want to see what the deck does when things die. Yeah, we will go ahead and attack. Doesn't seem like they have anything, so just play our brand then. They have exile effects, great. Stop exiling stuff. Ooh, Caretaker's Talent, huh? Man, we really need our enchantment removal and stuff. Yeah, a lot of the meta is just a lot of enchantments, huh? Play, what is it? The Carrot Cake? That's fine. I get a bigger one. That's what they wanted to do, right? Man, we need another green mana? That sucks. So, why are you tapping that one? Let's tap this one. Ah. Yeah, we don't even get to play the Warden. It's pretty bad. I mean, why does it keep tapping that one? Yeah, we'll put it on here anyway. Oh, man. Okay. At least we got the removal for whatever they play. And then they try to copy it, usually. The Caretaker's Talent. Exile. Wait. So... Exile target non-land permanent. So I could draw... I'm drawing cards off of them anyway. Do I want the treasure, though? I mean, I'll draw 2 cards, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, man, okay. They'll draw. I don't want that around for them to copy to draw. There we go. Now we have it. Now, how do we want to play it? Why is it tapping like all the green mana? I mean, sure, the Warden would be cool, but we drew our enchantment hate, thankfully. And yeah. Go ahead. Do something. I'm not gonna let you have it, that's for sure. Yeah, that's an easy destroy target enchantment. Easy. Liliana. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we might as well surveil. Yeah.
I do hope you ignore your
Let's make a zombie.
Yours will be a fate worse
Surveil.
than
I'll take an
undead.
Arcfiend of the Dross. They probably have more exile effects. They've had plenty of removal so far. Sunfall, Get Lost, Lay Down. Season of the Burrow. They don't get to create a fish, which is something good. So yeah, we can... Yeah, we might as well just make sacrifice, right? It's so good.
You've reached an undead end.
Ooh,
Necromancy is a lot like
Reaper.
plucking turnips.
We can play the Arcfiend. And we might as well draw a card off of this. I'll draw a card. Now they might have more Sunfall removal. It's fine. It's costing like all their mana. We still have plenty of removal here. Well, we're definitely creating the 2/2.
Time to wake up and smell the decay.
Let's play our Midnight Reaper. Play this one. Nah, let's play the spells. And since we're not doing anything else here, let's pass the turn. Or Sunfall. They're ripping up the removal, that's for sure. Enduring Innocence is fine. Let's get rid of it now. In case they want to sack it to the Fountain Port. Okay. Yeah, they should have done that afterwards. Ooh, fanatical offering. So, yeah, let's put this out there. We're gonna go ahead and attack, because why not? And they want a double block? Sure. They probably have another Sunfall.
You get used to the smell.
In that case,
more
if we're
enjoyable
playing
than
against
slaying
another
demons.
Sunfall, we might as well hold back. That's fine. That's a 0/0, so it dies. So they don't have a Sunfall. Doesn't seem like they have anything. So let's see what they do. They say GG, but I'm not entirely sure about it.
Don't speak ill of the undead.
They could draw anything. They could make a fish. Archangel Elspeth. That only makes...
I will put an end to this misery.
Yeah, see, they're drawing cards.
Arms!
They could have anything. They could have more removal. I don't know why they're saying GG's. The shuffler could be extra nice to them. Anything? The roping? Funny, I got ways to draw cards and sacrifice stuff. And I'll draw so many cards with the Liliana too, it's kind of ridiculous. Return, they're exiling, and I can't okay.
My army has been destroyed.
Can't do anything about that. They have a caretaker's talent. Let's sacrifice one of these. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll gain 3 life. Well, yeah, we might as well. Okay, let's just do it the easy way. Let's just play the infestation stage, sacrifice a creature, exile this guy, sacrifice this guy, make a 1/1, draw a card, and attack for 7. There we go. The easy way. Don't screw this up. All right. Don't screw it up. Took a minute. All right, I go first, and I have some 2-drops. Go with that. We have our Llanowar Wastes to go with none of the green cards in here. Schwamp. Would you like to kill this skeleton? No. No, they would not. Okay. Alright. Just getting hit by the discard. This is the 3rd discard deck I've gone up out of the 4 games I've gone up against. They are just discarding like a madman. I think the Midnight Reaper is probably the better choice. That works. We could get it back, but we can't play anything with it. You think they have more removal or more discard? If they have more discard, it's so bad. We might, I mean, if they have whatever they have, yeah. If they have another discard effect like a Deep Cavern Bat and get rid of my Go for the Throat, it's gonna feel bad either way. But I don't want to just waste the removal on just this little 1/1. Please don't have another one of these freaking bats. Okay, if you gain life, each opponent loses a life. Yep. We're definitely getting rid of that. We have to hit the land here, huh? Just to do it. Well, let's attack first. Let's definitely get rid of the skeleton. So we're gonna draw 3 cards here. One of them better be a land. Are you serious? Oh, dude. Dude, we didn't hit the land? Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna get wrecked here. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, deck. You've gotta be kidding me. I went through 4 cards and not one of them is a land. and now we just let the opponent do whatever they want to do. Sure, we can remove their things, but like, we can't do 2 removals if we don't have any cards in our hands. Oh, dude. 5 cards, no lands. No land still. Oh my god. We don't even have a way to draw anything. Oh, dude. Dude. Yeah, we'll put out the Canker Bloom. We'll threaten to destroy one of their enchantments, I guess. My goodness. We've gone through 6 cards now. No land. Where are the lands? 6 cards. No lands. Plenty of removal. And removal, removal, removal. We gotta get there eventually, right? Now I don't know which one I want to kill. Do I want to kill this one? Or do I want to kill that one? I mean, I guess they've, as a consolation, maybe they've been stuck on lands too. We're both at 3 lands. That is fine. I have 2 go for the throats anyways. Yeah, they're gonna gain life for that. That's fine. Yeah, what do you take? As you can see, there are no lands. Arcfiend? Okay. They were gaining life anyway, so. And we could just remove both of these. But we need the land so bad. Is it going to be 7 cards deep? That happens. Yep. Which one do we want to destroy, though? Dude! Come on! What is going on? Dude. This is so stupid. I don't even want to take the life for this. Dude, this is so dumb. 7 cards deep. No lands. Ugh. Oh my god. As long as you've lost life this turn. That's a good removal target. Well, they're not losing life this turn. When it dies, whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. Okay. Yep, that happens. Taking 2 in the air. They're in combat step. Come on. Okay. We're gonna do this now because I don't want it to move to end step this time. All right, last game drew no lands whatsoever. How did we go through so many? We went through 8 cards? 8 cards deep, nothing. We just got ran over. This is only as a sorcery, so. Yeah, let's just cast the Dreadwood Knight. As a 3/2. Will we draw another land? They're gonna be taking damage off of that. We did draw a land. It's a tap land. It's a land nonetheless. Easy removal target. You're drawing cards, but you're losing life. That is an interesting draw. Now we don't have instant speed removal this time. But this is a... Eesh. Whatever. Better have a demon. That works. So this can get rid of it. We'll sacrifice a creature. We'll sacrifice this freebooter, which isn't doing anything for us. Nope. Sure. Hey, look. Some playables. Man, if only I could play the draws here, that would be so nice. Let's put some dorks out there, I guess. See what he has. That is a whiff, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, we just attack with all. So it was good that we played our creatures last turn. They didn't really do anything with their deck that they usually want to do. I go first. I got all black cards. Let's do it. I just need to draw lands, right? I just need to draw lands. Freebooter, you're going out there. He hasn't really died too many in too many of my games, though. And we want his scry and we want his treasure token. We really want his treasure token. They playing another one of the harmless offering decks. Cool, cool. We just drew 2. Yeah, okay. Here we go again. Yeah, I had a decent chance to draw a land, right? Still need another land, but they're playing the discard deck where they reanimate stuff. Cool, so I'll get a treasure. I do want to land, oddly enough. Better get rid of this Arcfiend too. Good game. You don't have anything? You don't have like a go for the throat? Oh. Damn. I feel like we almost steamrolled them. Because they didn't do much, but they removed our creatures. They played a collector's vault, and we got our triggers off stuff dying. The Inferno Vessel actually coming in pretty good handy. Wow. Okay. Opponent goes first. Oh, sacrifice the freebooter. Draw some cards. Draw some lands. I always have like at least a 40% chance to draw these lands. And the odds are just never in my favor. That's a beach ball. That's a pet. This is a pet. So is it sentient? Doesn't have eyes. Oh boy, here we go. Probably should have played the Blooming Marsh, but I can still play it next turn. They're ramping. Could be very scary. Could ramp into something big. Mossborn Hydra is a good one. Yeah, we'll definitely play a good Blooming Marsh. I know they don't want to block with their Hydra because it's about to get briefy. But if they go all in on the Hydra, at least if I draw one removal spell, it'll be nice. I wasn't going to save this for a block on the Hydra because it's got trample anyway. The Beanstalk is a good card. What do they have? Yeah, see, there's the search for... There's to make the Mossborn Hydra even bigger. So yeah, now we definitely need some removal for that. Can we draw it? That is not removal. That is also not removal. That is also not removal. Yeesh. So now what can we do? We can play Vran into... Yeah. This is going to get pretty ugly pretty fast. The Mossborn Hydra is just going to get the beef. Yeah, we really needed some kind of removal there. I mean, I guess this is gonna feel pretty bad, but I think I'm gonna sacrifice the Vran just to try to dig for, because this is already an 8/8 now. One more land and it's already threatening lethal. Like, we really needed the removal there. Yeah, see, now it makes a land. It's already at 16 power, and we don't have any good blocks. Well, we'll definitely block here. And we can't sacrifice it because the trample damage will kill us. And that is not removal. That is draw a card and lose a life. Yeah, we desperately needed the removal for the Hydra there. And we couldn't get it. Okay, I go first. And I got lands and a Hydra. Will the Hydra carry me there, I guess, is what I'm hoping on. We're not playing a Hydra for 0. This is a tap deck. Oh look, a card we can play. Infestation Sage. Oh look, a Dread Knight. They probably have another Seed of Hope, I imagine. It's another instant that's holding up green mana. Let's put him on the floor. That's what they have, right? Another Seed of Hope. They had something holding priority. The Beanstalk, okay. They're missing lands. They drew a land. They still have the one. Now they have one blue or one green. Storm Chaser's talents. Okay, okay. What do we want to do? We want to just go all in on this guy? Give him a beating? Yeah, why not? It's a good 7-point swing. We can make tapped treasure tokens, but we don't have anything to really use with the mana. That's the thing I'm failing at right here. So I think they're going for land, right? They don't want to attack. Okay. We don't have anything really going on here, so go to attacks. Unsummon it. Is that fine? It's gonna get the prowess trigger. Okay. Oh, they want to block the Dread Knight? I guess that's fine. I thought they were gonna block the Sage. Now what we can do is we can play our Vessel. And we might as well play the Dread Knights. There's the Seed of Hope. I knew they had something. They have so many cards, but they're so low on lands. It's kind of weird, right? They probably have another unsummon. So let's put just 2 into this, I think. Let's put 2 into it. Because they probably want to unsummon something. Oh, they want to scry and opt. Okay. They've drawn so many cards. They've got to have something. See, they need their lands. I feel like they've been struggling on the lands. They took up the Beanstalk instead of the island earlier for returning their permanent. I feel like that would have been the better plan if they were stuck on land so hard. Tolarian Terror is a good blocker for sure. Definitely sacrificing this guy to go for the damage. Oh, we got another land. It's got Ward 2, huh? So yeah, we can get rid of the ward on it. So this is gonna cost 3 mana. 3 mana, and then we still have a Go for the Throat or a Fanatical Offering. Okay. Sacrifice a creature. This guy. Yep, I have to. Auto pay. Sacrifice this guy. Yep. I will pay the 2 for it. Yeah, like a counter spell? That's a big crab. Those guys can get tapped. We still have our dude up there. Oh, let's where do I bulk up? Let's bulk up on the flyer. If we could. No, we can't. Can't bulk up on him. They have 9 cards in hand. I feel like they're gonna get away with it. Now they have 10 cards in hand. Lands. Stone Chaser's Talent. What we need is one of our cards that could, when stuff dies, it just drains them out. That's what we're hoping for here now. Well, we might as well sack it because we got no way to save it. No. We don't need lands now. Now is not the time for lands. Now is the time for drain. I guess the Spinner of Souls would have been a good play. Not blocking that. We'll take the 5. That isn't it either. Ah, oh, man. I think the Spinner of Souls is still a play we need to make. I don't want to really play the Warden here. I want to hold up the removal. Go to attacks. We'll swing with our 1/1 in the air. We probably have another bounce spell. Okay. I think we want to play this for the blocker. I'm using that on their turn. Okay. So now we need to draw We need one of our drainers. We need either... Because we can only remove one creature, though, with our go for the throw. So it'd be pretty hard. And they're at 4. Ooh, it's so close. I can't really take too much damage here either. I wonder if they play any... They don't play any counter spell. They just play this town big enough. I just suppose they can... Oh, they're gaining life. Okay. I say that they almost would have been dead if they didn't have the 2 life on the Seed of Hopes. I have another land. It's good to know. None of these have trample, which is good. That's gonna tap creatures down. Right. Mm-hmm. So now we get rid of the biggest creature. Come on. Draw one of our draining effects. That's what we need. That's the only way through this. If we don't draw one, that is a swamp. Dude. Ah. We could have had it. We could have had it if we would have drawn any one of our draining cards. Opponent goes first. We have Varan, Infestation Stage, I suppose. And we have Artifact Enchantment Removal if it comes up. And they're playing blue-white. Oh boy. Okay, that means we get a free spell here to not worry about. What's up, Diane, I hope? Definitely playing the Vran. They're getting the planes. They're gaining 2 life. We can destroy it just for fun, but... Dies, you gain a life and draw a card. Okay, so we can... Yeah, we could get rid of it. Interesting. Okay. They block the 2. They take the 1. We threaten a destruction on one of their things. That's an artifact, isn't it? That is an artifact, indeed. 2 fanatical offerings. Okay. And since this triggers once each turn, we might as well do it now. Drain him out some more. And we have nothing to do with this 1 mana, so we might as well. We don't need another brand here. Could use a land. Ooh, it's a big 3/3. I want to hit him with this. They're playing a lot of exile effects. How much exile do they run? crap ton of exile, apparently. They're getting rid of the flyer. Makes sense. Can make this into a 4/4. Pretty big hit. 4? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, that works. Your creature dies, you gain a life, I get a thing, and you lose 2. Alright, they have more removal. They don't have removal for the flyer, alright. Jeez, removal prime over here. Alright, so after playing with this upgraded version of Morbid Machinations, it did the thing a couple times, or I suppose it does what it wants to do. It's just really hard to do in the standard best of one format when so many people are running exile effects, and you just won't get the triggers off stuff dying. And then it's pretty slow because you need to play your creature and then you need it to die. So you need 2 things to happen. When usually when you play your creature, you want it to do something when you play that card. So most of the time, you're not getting any value off of playing the card. You need another condition for something to happen, and that's basically what the deck is. The Morbid Machinations. You want something to die to get the value off of it, and the value on when something dies isn't too. It's not usually the most impactful thing. And like I said, your things won't always die. They'll get exiled sometimes, and you don't have too many ways to just, have your creatures die. Sometimes they won't block it. They'll take a hit from a 1/1. They'll take a hit from this 1/1, they won't let those things die. Is what I'm trying to say. And then you kind of just have your dorky creatures out there. I probably would add a few more Canker Bloom or some kind of like artifact enchantment removal because you run into that plenty of times on the meta. The Wardens of the Cycle, it's just 4 mana. It's a little too much, I think, still. I wanted to keep it in there just for the green color identity, but I probably wouldn't want to keep this in here. Liliana would still be a good card. We never got to do our Gold Vein Hydra and sacrifice it or have it die. Like I said, it either just got tapped down or it just got exiled, and that's just what the format really is. And you have to put so much mana into it. If you wanted to cast like a Fanatical Offering to sacrifice it too, that's like a decent amount of your mana already there. I had a hard time drawing my lands in one of the games, but I feel like I had enough lands to at least draw one. Like I drew through 8 cards and didn't draw a land, which is pretty sad. But yeah, I mean, as far as the deck goes, it probably isn't the most powerful deck. There's probably like the last video that I did with the Draconic Dominance is probably a better deck. As far as these beginner decks that they give you for free, but it still did its thing. I guess we had some creatures die, had a few close calls where we could have just had them. We wanted to drain them out for like a couple of life when we got close, but overall, it's a mid deck, I'd say. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Maybe I'll upgrade another one of the starter decks. But yeah, like I said, I don't have too many rare wild cards. But thank you for watching this. I hope you have a great day.